Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy FlyIslandGuy. Welcome back and welcome aboard. Today we are back in Dongola, Sudan, and we're going to be continuing our Africa tour. Our destination for today is going to be Kartoum, Sudan, which I didn't know was in Sudan. I always thought it was in Egypt for some weird reason. But we are going to be heading there. Flight time for today is about 56 minutes. Cruising altitude is 33,000 feet. And since I feel like a broken record, we're going to have absolutely clear skies today again, as you can see. I don't know if the weather in Africa is always this amazing all the time, but I'm yet to report anything about clouds since we started this African tour. And at this point, we're about, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 flights in. So we'll see how things go. It looks like the weather does get a little more unpredictable as we head a little further south. But for now, we're just good to go. We've completed all of our checks. Our aircraft is started and ready to go. We're going to be departing runway 35 today, which is going to be from our back to front. So when we head out, we're going to turn left. We're going to head into the runway, go left, turn around, and then make our way out. Pretty heavy today for the most part, so we're going to be doing our kind of max takeoff weight performance today, which has us with a rotate speed of 112. No, sorry, 109. All right, so ready to go, folks. Gonna get our taxi lights on, and we're gonna start to move. So by the time you guys see this video, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 will most likely be out. I will not be doing any videos right away because I'm going to be doing a fair amount of traveling in November. And wait, it's just in the middle of the in the middle of the taxiway. That's kind of weird. Anyway, sorry, as I was saying, yeah, we're going to be doing traveling. My family and I, so my wife and I are going to be in the Bahamas, and then all of us are going to be heading down to Thailand, or across to Thailand, sorry, which is going to be a very, very amazing trip. But because of that, I can't really hop right onto the 2024 bandwagon. And I've also been recording so much content that I have probably a couple months worth of content to get out. But what I might do, once I get my hands on 2024, I'll start doubling up kind of the amount of videos that I release a week, just so we can clear out all the MSFS content. As well, the plan is to upgrade my computer. I'm just looking at some parts now, so I might pull the trigger sometime in the next week or so. Just trying to see if I can get any good deals, and let's get that updated as well, so that we could really hit the ground running with awesome quality and awesome performance when we are ready to get into 2024. All right, so here we are at the end of the runway. We're just going to do a quick turn, and then we're going to line up and get ready to get out of here. So we are at runway 35. Nice zone here to turn around and point straight down the runway. All right. So as you can see, since we're heading out of runway 35, that means we're going to be heading north, and we actually need to head south. So once we get in the air, we're going to be doing a right turn and making our way south towards Kartoum. So looks like we've got a nice strong breeze in our face here. Gonna get our landing lights on. Flaps are set to 1. We're gonna make sure our trim is set. Make sure that guy's in the green. We are good to go. And outside of that, we are ready, folks. Gonna get this off. Let's go ahead and start the timer. Hardly ever do this, but we'll go ahead and start it. And we will get that off. It's our caution all about park and brake, I guess. All right, folks. Set our takeoff power. Takeoff power is set. All right, let's get a good camera view. Brakes released, and away we go. Airspeed's alive. 50 knots, 60 knots. Get the nose down, 70, 80, 90, 100. V1 and rotates. Right, gear up. And we're going to go ahead and start that right turn. Oh, I forgot. The city is right here on our right. You get to fly over as we depart. Ooh, boy. I like it. All right, let's watch our bank angle. Beautiful. Gonna keep the turn going. Just gonna raise those flaps. Get the nose down because it's extremely high right now. And let's get our heading synced. I will go autopilot and yaw damper on. Let's do flight level change. Now we can go up to 200 knots. And we can arm nav mode as well. Oh, already. Oh, okay, we're already there. So that's actually perfect. All right, let's see if we can see anything outside. City of Dongola is off to our left. We're making a speedy departure. Kind of sad we missed it. Is there anything off to the right? Yeah, nothing off to the right. Nice smooth takeoff though. Not mad at that. Let's see if we can get one view outside. Block your ears, folks. Alright, screenshot is achieved. Alright, so bang on target. We could dial back to cruise thrust. And we'll get our landing lights off as well. Actually, taxi lights I meant to say. Can't do that. Keep forgetting with this aircraft. It's fine. We'll go ahead and hold that L as far as that's concerned. There's not much we could do in this aircraft. Alright, so we're going to take a look at our after takeoff checklist. And let's see here. Thrust levels are set to continuous climb. Flaps are retracted. Landing gear is up. Oil damper is on. Ice protection is required. Pressurization. We should be pressurizing. If we're not, it's because of our altitude. Currently, just double checking that. Should be. Alright. Cool. Everything is looking good. Passenger signs as required. This is after 10,000 feet. Not there yet. But we're going to continue our climb though. While we're doing that, we're going to discuss our destination for today, which, as I mentioned, is Kartoum. So Kartoum is such an interesting city. It's the capital of Sudan, which I should have known, but I didn't. And it's where the Blue Nile and the White Nile meet. That's probably one of the coolest things about it. Standing at that point where the two of the world's most famous rivers converge is just surreal. The city is actually a bustling metropolitan area that merges with two neighboring cities, Omdurman and Kartoum North, aka Bari. And together they make up this huge urban area with over 6 million people. So even though Kartoum itself has a population of about 2 million, when you combine it with the other cities, it's absolutely massive. So what's really surprising to many people is Kartoum's climate. It's a desert city, yay, more desert. So the weather can be extreme for most of the year. It's hot, with temperatures often hitting 40 degrees C or higher in the summer months. But winters are actually quite pleasant with much cooler temperatures in the mornings and evenings, sometimes even dipping into the low 20s, around 7 degrees Fahrenheit, which feels like a nice break from the heat. So as for things to see and do, Kartoum is full of history and culture. One of the most famous landmarks is the National Museum of Sudan. It houses some incredible artifacts from the ancient Nubian kingdoms, and it's a great place to learn about the history of Sudanese civilization. So, which often gets overshadowed by Egypt. So there's also the Republican Palace Museum, where you could dive into the colonial and post-colonial history of Sudan. If you're into outdoor sports, Tuti Island, located at the point where the Niles meet, is like an oasis in the middle of the city. You could take a boat ride over or cross one of the bridges and escape the urban hustle for a bit. So people like to relax there because it has beautiful green spaces and you get this incredible view of the city skyline. Omdurman, which is right across the river, is famous for its souk, or the market, and it's one of the largest in Africa, and you can find just about anything there. Spices, traditional clothing, handcrafts, you name it. And the city also has the tomb of Mahdi, the leader of the 19th century Sudanese uprising against British rule, which is a big part of Sudan's national identity. So Kartoum also has a unique blend of African and Arab cultures, and you could see it in the food, the music, and the people. There's this fascinating mix of modern life and traditional customs. So would you ever consider visiting Kartoum? If you do, or if you would, put that in the comment section down below. The mix of history, culture, and geography really makes it a place worth exploring. So lots of cool facts there about Kartoum. And right now we are continuing our climb up to 33,000 feet. Just switched off our landing lights. And just going to adjust our altimeter as well, just to make sure that is good. But yeah, folks, as I said, 56 minutes, so we shouldn't be in the air for too long before we start our descent, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Kartoum has to offer. Absolutely beautiful weather there, as I mentioned. Currently we're looking at 35 degrees and absolutely clear skies. So yeah, when we get back, we'll be talking about our approach. I think we're going to do the RNP approach because of the beautiful weather. And let's hope you get some good sights on the way in. All right, it's your boy FlyIslandGuy, and I'll see you when I get back. Peace. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've started our descent into Kartoum. Let's head up to the flight deck just to see where we are. I wish we had started recording slightly earlier. You would have gotten a great view of the city on the way in. I can't believe how huge it is. Alright, if you look up at the flight deck, at the main display right now, you can see we're coming down to 6,000 feet. I'm actually just adjusting for the altimeter. I'm going to take a quick look at our approach real quick, because we're just about to kind of get ready for a final approach. But if we bring up Navigraph, you'll see that we are doing the RNP runway 36 approach. So right now we are at we're heading towards this Burrog waypoint, and we actually have to do a very strange turn in order to get back to this SS504 waypoint. So we're doing the turn now. As you can see, it's a pretty tight turn, and kind of once we complete that, we should pretty much be almost ready to go on to final. Once we come back towards the airport, we actually get a good view of Tuti Island on the way in. I'm blown away. Kartoum is huge. It's huge. All right, so airport is right off to our 11 o'clock. We've done a nice tight turn on the way, and now heading back towards the airport now. So now that we are about to straighten up, I'm actually going to go into approach mode. There you go. Whoop, I could mess something up. Alright, let's go heading mode. And let's turn back towards where we're supposed to go. I think I was a little too late on capturing the okay, do approach mode now. Okay, there we go. I think we are on our way. Let's see. We're gonna have to go down just a little bit though. Start our descent towards 3,000. So that's what we're trying to reach. Vertical speed. Messing this up. Okay. Now we'll go down to 3,000. And yeah, we should be all set to go for final approach. Gonna get our flaps down, gear down. Landing lights are on. And I don't know if we're gonna make the glide path. But it's not a big deal though. We'll go ahead and we'll do this ourselves. As you can see, look at that. Kartoum straight ahead of us. And this is wild, folks. You see how huge this city is? Wow. Let's go flaps 3. Here is down. And in fact, I'll take the aircraft from here. Autopilot yaw damper off. Get our speed up just a little bit. And I'm going to trim it out so that we can't take as much pressure off the yoke as possible. I did see Tutti Island on the way in. I'm a little unsure of exactly where it is now. I believe it's kind of off to the left out here. I believe that's where it is. Very interesting, folks. Very, very interesting. I know they said it was big, but I didn't realize it was going to be this big. It's freaking crazy. I feel like I'm flying into New York City or something. Absolutely stoked. And honestly, folks, this is what it's all about. Coming to different places, getting to know and see them. I know this is just a sim, but you know, to get to experience Kartoum in the sim, it's still blowing me away. Did not expect this at all. Just gonna get our speed up. Just one last quick look outside. 500. Taking a risk here. Check. Beautiful. All right, managed to stay on approach. I'm shocked. We are very high right now, though, but nice long runway to deal with, and this is a small jet, so should be fine. We have a tailwind, a light one at that. All right, here we go. See if we can get a smooth landing. Doesn't get much better than that, folks. Stay on the center line. I'm gonna get the nose down. Wanting to float. And once we get close to 60 knots, I'll go ahead and apply manual braking. So we're kind of getting close to the end of the runway now. 60 knots, manual braking. And there we go, folks. Absolutely amazing. What an approach into Kartoum. I'm absolutely floored. I'm floored. This has been awesome. Take this turn here. Once we come off, we'll get cleaned up, and then go about our business. Oh man, that was freaking cool. I did not expect this at all. Let's stop here for a sec. We'll get our landing lights off. Yeah, flight director can come off as well. We'll get cleaned up, and we need to find a place to land. I mean, to park, because I have no idea. Taxi map, airport info. Let's see. Apron 1, apron 2. I'm not sure. If we stay where we're going, we'll head straight. Oh wait, okay, parking stands and coordinates. Just gonna pause really quick. Sorry, just looking at Navigraph to see what we have here. Okay. Yeah, let's just go straight ahead, and we'll just park straight ahead here. not seeing anything specifically for general aviation. It's pretty much all just stands, just regular parking stands. All right. So we'll just continue going straight, and I think we'll just kind of park right up here. Come right up to this building. And we'll stop here. Beautiful. Alright, taxi lights can come off. We'll get our GPU. Chocks can come on as well. Let's do our cargo doors. Okay, it weren't being marked as open for some reason. Switch over to GPU mode, and then we can turn our engines off.
Engine off time logged. The flight is finished.
Let's get our strobes off as well. And yeah, that is it. Absolutely beautiful. Doors open. So happy I did this flight. It's not going to be doing much in terms of money, but for experience, it was absolutely worth it. Yeah, I did not realize Kartoum was going to be this built up. I didn't realize the airport was right in the heart of the city. I hope you guys enjoyed this flight. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you see fit. There'll be more videos coming for you guys. I'm trying to pump these out as regularly as I can. I'm seeing the fruits of my labor. I'm seeing the subscriber count building slowly, kind of on the road to 400 subs. Absolutely looking forward to it. All right. That's about it, folks. I'll catch you guys on the next one. This is your boy FlyIslandGuy saying stay safe, and most importantly, stay fly. I'm out. Peace.
Soaring so high, with reggae beats we touch the sky.